Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. We have a Temu haul that we're going to get into. As usual, everything will be linked down in my description box below. I do want to say thank you to those of you who have come over and subscribed on my new channel at Daisy Craft Co. The first video is not bad for views. The second video is kind of tanking, but that's okay. New channels are always really slow to start. We'll see whether or not we keep going with it, but yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, our first item for today is a gel migraine hat. I got this for $4.59. It's available in 5 different colors. The gray color I got, black, blue, purple, or pink. And it is 8.7 inches wide, 6.7 inches tall. It is like a cylinder here, so you're just going to pull that over your head. The back half of it is just fabric. The front half is where the gel part is. So it does say on the details for it that you can either use it cold. It suggests having it in the fridge for at least about 1 to 2 hours, or you can microwave it. Now it does say if you're going to microwave it, you do it on low heat for 30 seconds. So I would think, as a migraine sufferer, I would think the cold would definitely feel better for me. So I think this is just something I'm probably going to just stick in the fridge and leave in there so that it is nice and cool, so that if a headache happens to strike myself or my daughter, because my oldest daughter also gets migraines, that we can just slip this on, go lay down. It blocks out the light. So yeah, super happy with this. The material is a nice soft material, and yeah, I'm hopeful that it does provide some relief. The next item that I got were a couple of these photo albums. I paid $4.74 each for these. They are available in 6 different colors. Pink, it's kind of a pinkish purpley kind of color, this one, the green color, and then you can also get it in blue, purple, black, or brown. So this is 7 inches long, 5 inches tall, so it would be intended for 4x6 photos. It is a faux leather cover. It is like, feels nice and looks like quality. And then on the inside you do have 40 pages, and you can put a photo on either side of it. So it would hold up to 80 photos. So it does look nice. I was very happy with it when I first received it. My intention was to use one for my water slide transfers for polymer clay, and then use the other one for silk screens. So I have loaded this one up with my water transfers. Now, some of these have multiple water slides in the pocket, and as well as on both sides. So it probably is a little bit bigger. What I have in it are thicker than what it is intended for. But I did find that some of them, the pages kind of where you slide to put the things in, was kind of coming loose. So like I said, I'm sticking things in here that are thicker than what if you were putting just a photo in. So it probably wouldn't be a problem if you're using it as a photo album. It just might not be the best solution for me for my water slides. I may have to try and find something different, because having multiples of them in one sleeve and then also pulling them out and putting them back in repeatedly, I think it's probably going to damage these little plastic sleeves a little too easily. So, but very nice for a photo album, great price, you know, really good quality. The next item that I got was an automatic tape dispenser. I paid $7.89 for this. And this is the one that I got. So it is available in the pink color I got, a blue, or a white. And the listing had different options on it, where you could get just the tape dispenser, you could get the tape dispenser with a refill of the tape rolls, or they also had just the refills as an option as well. I think there was also a couple of options where you could get 2 of the tape dispensers. So yeah, this I thought would be super handy. I'm hoping it works well. The reviews seem to be good for it, because I'm thinking how much time this will save wrapping Christmas presents. I used to love doing that, and now I think I've done it to myself. Let's be honest. I used to kind of wrap things as I went, and the last, I don't know how many years, I end up leaving all of the wrapping until basically the last minute. And yeah, it's just a nightmare. So I'm hoping with at least this, I would be able to get through it a little bit quicker. So it just opens up here, you put your roll of tape there, and then you just get it started and pull it out over to the edge here, and then it has like a trigger at the bottom here, so you just push that, and that kind of advances the tape as you go. So you can hold it and pull, and it just sort of has it free, sort of, you know, like there's no friction holding it there, so it will just run as far as you let it, and then when you let go, it puts pressure on the tape so the tape wouldn't keep coming out, and also then cuts it for you. So yeah, super happy. The quality of it seems really nice. I did think initially when I was buying it that it seemed a little overpriced, but you know, the quality of it does seem pretty darn good. So, and it came also with, so it came with the roll in it and also a spare roll, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Definitely think it is a good item, good quality. If it works great, then I think it's going to save so much time wrapping things. So yeah, at this point, definitely would recommend it. The next item I got is a tape dispenser, but this one is for packing tape. I paid $2.08 for this. This was the only option on the listing, the only color, which is unfortunate because it's kind of ugly in my opinion, but you know, as long as it does the job, it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, it only had the orange and blue on the listing. I will say, you know, compared to that last tape dispenser, this definitely feels very, very cheap. So you just obviously put the roll of packing tape on here. You're going to feed the tape through, and then that just kind of holds it down, I guess. And you just roll along and then kind of pull on it, or kind of pull down in order for it to cut on the cutting blade. So like I said, not the greatest quality. I wouldn't say I would recommend it particularly. I mean, it'd probably be fine, but yeah, it just feels very cheap. The next item that I got was some Faux Daisy flowers. I paid $5.37 for these. You get 12 stems, so I got both of these for the $5.37. They're just kind of elasticated together, so there are 6 stems in each of these bunches. And they are available in a few different colors. They are available in a light pink, a dark pink, white, cream, orange, blue, purple, and green. So these are about 10 inches in length. I really can't say I'm super impressed by these. I have had them out of the packaging for a few days. I did try to get them to fluff up a bit, but they're certainly not looking the best. So for $5.37, I just feel like I've gotten better flowers before from Temu. So I think I'm probably going to return these. My new channel, Daisy Craft Co. I thought it would be nice to have some faux daisies, but yeah, these are not it. These are very, very cheap looking, so I'm definitely not happy with them and wouldn't recommend. The next item I got was a 2-piece set of these pump dispenser bottles. I got these for $3.66. They are available in 3 different sizes. There are 4 ounce, 4 ounce, 5 ounce, and then 6.8 ounce. I got the 6.8 ounce ones. I love these types of dispenser bottles. I think they are really, really handy. I have this type of bottle for my micellar water, and yeah, I wanted a couple for when I'm crafting. I'm going to put alcohol in, rubbing alcohol in one, not just regular alcohol, just a sip, you know, rubbing alcohol in one and acetone in the other. So I will just print out little labels to label them. But yeah, I love these little bottles. They are so, so handy. And these ones actually feel like pretty nice quality. I have gotten one before off of Temu that did feel kind of flimsy. Not that this feels like super quality, but you know, for $3.66 for the two of them, yeah, I think that's pretty good. So super happy with these. Definitely would recommend them. The next item that I got is a silicone straw brush. I paid $2.46 for this. It is available in 4 different colors. The pink color I got, and then you can also get it in green, purple, or black from the same listing that I got mine. This has a steel core inside, and then it has the silicone coating on the outside of it. It's just under 10 inches in length, and it is dishwasher safe. So the reviews on this were good. People saying that it does a better job of cleaning straws than your typical kind of straw cleaner. So I thought I would give it a try. I did think it was maybe a bit overpriced, but you know, quality wise it seems pretty good. I think the fact that it has the wire or the steel core inside, does feel sturdy. It's not like super flimsy or anything. So yeah, I do think it will be good. I think it'll be better as far as being sanitary. The fact that it's silicone, I think you'll be able to get the straw cleaner brush cleaner. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just think that a normal kind of one with regular sort of bristles, you're more likely to maybe get stuff stuck in it. I mean, I know it's a straw, but you know, if you happen to drink like a smoothie or something, it could have little bits of food that get stuck in the bristles. So I think the silicone one would be better that way. The next item I got was a phone case. I paid $4.55 for this. It is available in 6 different colors, so I got it in the purple color. They also have it in gray, black, blue, green, and orange. They have it to fit 21 different iPhone models. It is MagSafe compatible, and it has the little built-in like stand for it, so you could have, you know, your phone standing this way, or you could have it, you know, upright. It did also, close that, it did also come with these little camera protectors. So those are little stickers to put on the cameras, and it did come with a little wipe and the little guide stickers for the sake of helping to put on those camera protectors. So I didn't actually realize when I bought it that that was part of it, so I'm super happy with that. And yeah, I do think the quality of it seems nice. It is that kind of soft, almost brushed sort of feeling to the sides of the case. So yeah, I think this is going to be a good case. I like it a lot. The next item that I got was eyeliner stamps. I paid $2.27 for this. The listing has it available in 2 colors, a brown color and a black color. And it says it is quick drying, smudge proof, and waterproof. Now, I don't know if I'm missing something with this or if the one I got is like defective, because it's double-ended. So let's see, where's the side of the box? So if you can see there on the box, it shows that you are supposed to be able to do it for each of your eyes. So like the thicker part at the inner part, and then it going out to more of a point. And then obviously then it would have to be the opposite to do this eye, because it is curved up. So it does have 2 ends, so there and there. And it also shows like that you can twist it like that. I'm confused because these are the same way. I'll do it on my hand here. I did try to use it, but yeah, I'm a little confused. I think I did that a little too hard. Okay, and then we'll do the other one. That one's definitely drier. So I don't know, you tell me. They are all going, I'm gonna hide my face so it might focus on my hand. They're all going the same direction. Like they're all thick at the right hand side and going narrower onto the left. So I don't know, like I'm thinking, okay, so is twisting it supposed to do something? Because it doesn't. It's still the same. I don't get it. I don't understand. So I think maybe mine was put together wrong or something. I honestly don't know. If anybody out there has this and or this type of product anyway, and they look the same, but there's something as far as how you're turning it or whatever that makes it so that you're getting them to be opposite, so that it's thicker and then going up and out narrower, you know, the right way for each of your eyes. Like, explain it to me like I'm like I'm in kindergarten. I don't know. I don't get it. So honestly, my thought is that there's something wrong with the one that I got, but I'm not totally sure. If you have one that works, or if we figure out how this one is supposed to work and it was to work so that you have it the right way, I do think it seems pretty good. Like once you get it on, like you can rub it and it doesn't smudge. And I know when I tried it initially on my hand, I even got out some micellar water on a little, you know, pad thing and rubbed it. And I actually had to rub it fairly good to be able to get it off. So I do think it would stay on really well. But yeah, unless I'm missing something, this one that I got anyway is not made properly, because you can't get the same, you know, mirror image, the same thing on your eyes. I hope that made sense. The next item I got is a Catkin lip balm. This is the packaging here. I paid $6.71 for this. It is available in 18 different colors or types on the listing, meaning that some of them are more sheer, but they are color changing. Some have shimmer to it. Some are more, I wouldn't say matte, but just like a solid sort of color. And this is the actual container here. So super, super pretty, just like all of the other Catkin lip products that I've gotten. They're just really, really nicely made containers. So I got this in the color C15, which is called Destiny. It is the color I'm wearing today, and I am really, really happy with it. This one does have the shimmer, but once you put it on your lips, you really don't see the shimmer. But yeah, it looks really shimmery while it's in the tube. But yeah, when you put it on, you don't really see that. But yeah, feels super nice, just like kind of like a regular lip balm, but then you're getting the color for it. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. It does have essential oils, vitamin E, and peppermint, it says, although I can't, yeah, I don't smell any peppermint. I didn't like taste any peppermint, but yeah, super, super nice. And like the other containers I've gotten from Catkin, they are like magnetic, so no fear of the lid popping off if you have it in your purse. Yeah, really, really love the Catkin lip products that I've bought. And I actually got the BB cream too, and I love that too. So yeah, definitely recommend. All right, and next we have, they're called French hoop earrings. I'm not sure why they're considered French, but anyway, I paid $3.44 for these, and this is them here. I got them in the gold kind of color. They are also available in a silver color. They are made of stainless steel, and they're 0.59 inches, 0.59 of an inch in diameter. So they look nice. I think the gold coloring of them is nice. I don't think it looks too yellow. They have a bit of weight to them, not like too heavy, but they definitely feel like pretty nice quality. They have a good snap to them. They are just, you know, they open like this and then you just snap it closed. Oops, if I can line it up. So yeah, really, really nice. I think those will look really pretty on. But yeah, definitely think they're worth the price. The next item I have are some transparent stickers. They are custom transparent stickers that I had made. I paid $3.65 for these. It was for 50 stickers. I think there was different quantities on the listing, so the price would obviously vary depending on the quantity that you bought. The listing I got them from has been discontinued, but there are lots of listings on Temu to get custom stickers or customized whatever made, so definitely seem to be good prices for custom stuff on Temu. So these are, like I said, they are transparent stickers, so this yellow is just like the backing paper, and I did the little logo that I created for my Daisy Craft Co channel, and they are 42 millimeters in width, which is the equivalent of 1.6 inches, and probably can't see it very well now, but yeah, so they are just transparent stickers. So yeah, they look nice. They seem to be good quality, well made. So you do obviously have to have your graphic ready and upload that during the checkout process so that they can have the artwork for making the custom item. But yeah, I'm super happy with these. I only got the 50 because I wasn't sure how much I would need, or you know what the quality would be like. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with these. I think they are great. The next item that I got was called a bubble needle spoon tool set. I paid $2.32 for these. It was 3 pieces. There is a stir stick, a scoop, and then a pointed tool. This is what mine look like. They are all supposed to have these little pink things at the ends of them. So 2 of mine broke. I have been refunded for them. So, I mean, I don't have to return them. So, I mean, I might end up using them. I will say, I don't know if I just didn't read the description. I was expecting them to be bigger than these. Like these are, let's see, about 3.5 inches in length. And I don't know, I was just expecting them to be, you know, at least a couple inches longer than they are. So I was a little disappointed to begin with when I saw them. And then of course them being broken didn't help. So yeah, I did get a refund for these. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend them. Yeah, I think just the design of them, I think the chances of the little plastic piece, colored piece at the top breaking off is pretty high. So, and yeah, they're really tiny. The next item that I got is a couple of flower silicone molds. I paid $6.42. It was a set of 2, so you get the 2 pieces. This one here has a spot to make 4 different flowers. They're 3 different sizes, so there's 1 bigger one and then 2 of a smaller size and then 1 even smaller again, and then there is this one on its own, which is, I was going to say it's probably bigger, but you know what, I don't even know that it is. I think it looks pretty much the same size as the large flower on the multi one. So I know it's not exactly the most thrilling thing to show and you can't really see a whole lot. I will put a photo up on the screen here to show what the flower looks like once you have it made. So I haven't used it yet. My understanding is with these silicone molds, you can actually bake your clay right in here. So I'm thinking I probably will try that. I'll maybe try it with the one on its own, so if something goes wrong and I ruin the mold, at least it's only the one on its own and I would still have the others. The other tip that I have seen for getting the flour out of the mold, if you were doing it prior to baking, is to stick it in the freezer for about 10 minutes, and then the clay will harden from being in the freezer and you can pop them out a little easier, put them on a tray, and then bake them. So definitely have options as far as how you use them, as long as these don't melt or something in the oven. I bet they're silicone and you bake at a relatively low temperature for clay, so I don't think it'll be a problem at all. And the next item that I got is a clay bead making tool. This is it here. I got this as a free gift. The seller that it was from has discontinued this item. There are similar types of items from other listings, so if it is something you were interested in, you could definitely find something similar. So it comes with, it's got 2 thickness guides here for when you're rolling out your clay. So you roll it out. They are 3mm thick guides. So you're going to roll out your clay to the 3mm. Then depending on the size bead that you want to make, you have 3 different circle cutters here. So you're going to cut out whatever size you need for the bead you want to make. And then this piece here, it has 10, 12, and 15 on here. So you are going to put your bit of clay, you know, you can roughly sort of roll it in your hands to make a bit of a ball. Then you are going to put it in the little channel on it. You can see that. And then what you do then is, they have little grooves on the end here, if you can see that. So it helps them stay together where they're supposed to be. And then you just, that sounds horrible, but you roll them back and forth against each other to roll the ball, the clay into a ball for making a bead. And then if you can see here at the end, there are holes. So once you've got your ball made, then you sit it in the little spot there, and then you can close it again. And then you can use a tool to poke the hole through to make the hole for your bead. So yeah, I thought that seemed like a great tool to have. I'm interested to give it a try. Yeah, but like I said, I just thought this was a great set because it came with the thickness guides for rolling out your clay, and then the circle cutters, so you get the right amount of clay needed to make the corresponding bead size. So yeah, I thought that was a great idea. The next item that I got was a set of, they called them mini Halloween clay cutters. These I got also as a free gift. Currently, if you wanted to buy them, they are $4.07, and it is a 10-piece set. Now, like I said, they do call them Halloween clay cutters, but more appropriate would be fall and Halloween, because you do have some things that are not specific to Halloween. So you have, I will put a picture up on the screen of the different shapes, but as far as Halloween, you've got a pumpkin, a bat, a ghost, a spider, a moon, a witch's hat, and then like a casket or tombstone, I guess, maybe. But then you do also have a maple leaf, another little leaf, and a acorn. So yeah, I have used some of these already. So I've made one earring because I broke one of the pieces of clay before I got the second earring made, but that is one of the cutters from the set, and made those earrings there. I hope that's focusing on it. So yeah, I have already cut a bunch more of these leaves to make some more earrings. I just have not assembled them yet. All right, and our last item for today is another cutter, clay cutter. It is another Halloween one. I paid $5.36 for this. It is a 2-piece set. So the listing had 2 different cutters available. The one that I got, which is, as I said, a 2-piece set, and then it had a 3-piece set. So the one I got, the pieces are this here, like a frame. And then the other piece is a little ghost. So I've seen similar types of cutters and the results that people get using them, and I think they are super cute. I will put a photo in of the two cutters and what they make on the screen. But yeah, this I thought was super cute. The other one is really cute too. The other one, like I said, is a 3-piece set, and for that one you get a ghost and then a book, and then there's, I think it's either a circle or an oval shape. I'm not 100% sure, and that is to cut out clay to kind of put on the edges of the book like it's the ghost's hands holding the book. So yeah, that one is also super cute. But yeah, this I liked better, and I do feel like this part here could definitely be used with other stuff beyond just the ghost. So yeah, super happy with it and can't wait to make something with it. Alright, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the haul. I am going to try not to have quite as much crafty stuff. Not that I had a ton today, but I will try to keep that to a minimum. Some of the stuff I'm hauling, I'm just not showing on this channel because it's stuff I'm using on my other channel. So if you are watching over there, you will see some other stuff over there that I've gotten from Temu. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye!